Oh, hi, Joe. You here to see Bobbie?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. I heard she was being discharged today, and I thought I'd come by and see if I could lend a hand, give her a ride, whatever.
Well, that's very nice of you, Joe.
Why, Georgia, you didn't know that Mr. Kelly here won the first prize in the Mr. Nice Guy Next Door contest 3 years in a row?
Hi.
So, what brings you to General Burt? You need a facelift?
Oh, how jealous you young men are of we charming older men. Nope. It's serious, Joe. Really, I'm here to speak to the board about what to do with Hutch.
How's it look?
It looks like exit time.
Ship without a home.
Yeah, I think they're ready to ship him to the wolves. Especially after that bomb exploded.
I wish there was more I could do, but this Heather thing is just taking all my time.
Any progress?
Yeah, I'm making progress. It's slow, but it's pointing in one direction.
I hope it's pointing to some solid material evidence.
So do I. I'm supposed to meet with Sara this afternoon, and she is primed. Let's just hope that she comes through.
Ah.
Tell me, madam, when did this sudden wave of domesticity hit you?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're cutting and you're sewing and you're making curtains and all kinds of little knickknacks. You're turning into a clone of Mrs. Whitaker.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I love it. I'm just a little concerned about what's going to happen to me when the women's movement hits the island.
It already has. And that
Yeah?
means you get to hang the curtains.
Oh. Look, darling, I know, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, and I know you've sewed your little fingers bruised and bleeding over this, but don't you think that these curtains are going to be a little bit much for a grass shaft?
No, I don't. I mean, it may be a grass shaft, Luke, but it's still our first home together, you know? Now that the outside is done, I want to make the inside kind of special, kind of private. Especially tonight.
Tonight? Tonight? Really tonight?
The one we've been waiting for.
You're kidding?
Perfect, Robert.
Yes, well, I thought I'd give you a vocal warning this time. In the past, I've never been quite sure what I'll interrupt when I approach you two.
Well, he has a point there. What did you do on your morning vigil?
Well, no sign of the tip, that's what you mean.
Poor Robert, he's been stood up again.
Oh,
Well, at least you didn't inform upon me, otherwise you would have been nabbed by that patrol last night.
that's probably true.
She'll be back, Robert. I know she will.
What makes you think that?
Because I'm a woman, and if I were Tiffany, I would be back.
Hey, see, I always knew we had something going for one another.
Dear. Hey, now wait a minute.
Well, actually, I was thinking of this rather cute little menage a trois that we could probably get together. Her, me, and Tiffany.
No, I think Tiffany's too tall for her.
All right.
I don't know about that. Wait a minute now. That has kind of a kinky ring to it.
A kinky ring to it?
Yeah.
You hear
Right.
this? A kinky ring?
A kinky ring.
I take it back. You're not turning into a clone of Mrs. Whitaker. You're turning into a clone of Mr. Whitaker. You're an old Lex, Laura Baldwin, and I've had it with you, and I'm leaving.
Hey, you're going to leave me alone with her? Huh?
No, I'm
Is
not
that the
leaving
idea?
you along with her. You're going back in the bushes and look for Tippy.
Well, what will you be doing while I'm gone?
I'm going over to the big rock. I'm going to see if I can't find where the patrol comes from.
Listen, you make sure you keep outside the 100-foot circumference area.
Yeah, sure.
In the meantime, you'll probably need this.
No, wait a minute. Look, Robert, it doesn't work. You're not going to ploy me with gifts. I'm sorry, the menage a trois is off.
It's a loan, you nerd. It's a radar sensitizer. Got it?
Sensitizer for a sensitive guy. I got it.
Exactly. And I want it back. Where's my receipt?
Here's your receipt. Take it.
Receipt. Engraved.
I know. Look, Laura, you want to come along? You look like you could use some fresh air.
Fresh air?
Yeah. Absolutely. Pretty
No,
stuffy this
no,
side of the
I'm going
island.
to stay here. I've got things to finish up. Besides that, I'm feeling kind of tired. I don't know. I guess I'm just doing all the commotion from last night.
Oh. Let's get a nap.
Oh, well.
Get your strength up.
Okay.
Good drink. Oh, boy.
What's wrong with him?
Blood as cold as a viper. Romance be damned. All he cares about is saving the world.
What a pity.
I'll tell you.
Excellent crab salad, Mikko. Is it fresh?
Frozen. You weren't wasting our dust on food, were you, Mikko?
No, the crab was handled in the old-fashioned way.
And consumed that way, too.
Well, I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Wow, it was delicious.
Well, what do we do now?
No, thanks.
Well, do I look like a den mother?
Well, I thought we might go up top.
No, I don't think so. I think it's too late.
You sure?
Why don't we all have a little afternoon champagne and relax?
The best idea I've heard all day. Come, can I get you
Is this safe to drink, Mikko?
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought after our little demonstration.
Oh, I assure you it's perfectly safe. As you can see, Alex, you had little cause for worry. The fountain is thawed and flowing more brilliantly than ever.
Yes, but fountains aren't.
Fountains aren't what?
The plant is dead.
Nonsense.
Well, look at it yourself.
Well, looks all right to me.
It is dead. Our experiment killed it, Mikos. Well, could it be that we finally caught the great Mikko speechless?
Not at all. Your suspicions are completely unfounded, Alex. The plant had nothing to do with the experiment.
Experiment?
Demonstration.
But couldn't a few grains of that dust have reached it?
Any stray grains of dust that reached the plant reached it directly. And in our eventual operation, this is not the way it's going to work.
You're saying our process is harmless?
No, I'm saying our process is more effective.
For the annihilation of life forms?
I never said anything of the kind. I've told you all before, our intention has never been to take it to the extreme.
Well, I guess we're finding out that there is an extreme.
There are always extremes, my dear, but they are proponents of insane people. I assure you, Alex, I'm very sane, and my heart goes out to that unfortunate dead plant. But it's hardly a reason to question our purpose.
You're evading the issue, Mikos. The point remains. This was a living thing, and your demonstration caused it to die.
I tell you what, Max. You may speak at its funeral.
What are you hiding, Mikos?
I'm hiding nothing.
Then you won't mind answering one final question.
No, of course not.
Will you be able to prevent the freezing process from killing human beings?
It will be kept under control.
But it does have a killing potential.
Yes, of course, but then so do automobiles.
I'm not arguing, Mikos. The deadlier this thing is, the more fear we'll be able to instill in our enemies.
Exactly. Now, any more questions?
Not right now.
Then, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Oh, Mikos,
What is it, Tiffany?
before you lock yourself into your little room, could you please turn off the radar so we can go upstairs now?
Yes, certainly. I'll see that it's done. No, stop complaining.
No, I am perfectly capable of walking.
Now you'd know hospital regulations.
Nobody leaves without a chair. I ought to know. I've wheeled enough out, but I finally understand why everybody complains.
Well, now another 20 feet and you're home free.
Here we go.
Only if you get by me.
What's the toll?
What else? A kiss.
Oh, no, she's fresh out of kisses.
I stand at a snow drinker.
What? On the cheek?
Oh, okay.
How about
worried
a hug?
about germs.
Hug.
Aw, thanks, Joe.
Oh, you may pass. And if you need a ride home, that's why I'm here.
Too late, Kelly. I got here first.
But thanks anyway, Joe. What do you say, Doc? Let's blow this joint.
Sure, baby.
What are you staring at?
Nothing, ma'am.
Open the door. I'm ready to go up.
Where's Chemo?
How should I know? Do I look like his keeper?
But Mr. Cassadine allows no one upstairs without an escort.
Which Mr. Cassadine?
Anthony Cassadine.
Listen, I'm only going to tell you this now because I think you've got a lot of potential. In order to get ahead in this world, you have to know who your bosses are.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll do you a favor if you'll do me a favor. Do you know what I mean?
I think so. You want me to let you go off alone?
Exactly.
Well, I suppose it'll be all right.
Oh, of course it will be all right. Now, you stay right here and count to 10, slowly. And remember, you haven't seen me all day.
Yes, ma'am. Have a nice afternoon, ma'am.
Oh, I plan to, dear. I plan to.
Oh, well, look at this. Curtains, how cute.
You like him?
Oh, sweet. Where's Luke?
He's out snooping around.
I guess I better go and get him then. You sure you wouldn't like to come along?
No. I'm almost done here. I want to make sure that this is done for tonight.
What's going to happen tonight?
None of your business.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Don't you have something to do?
Oh, yeah. I'd better go off and do it, I guess.
Yeah.
You sure you wouldn't like to come for a walk in the... No, you
Positive.
wouldn't. Okay.
Where have you been? We've been waiting.
I am sorry I'm late. I had to stop off at the hospital and see about a friend.
Well, thank goodness you're here. We almost left.
Oh, no. Thank you for waiting, Mrs. Evans.
Well, Sarah said it was important, Joe.
It is.
All right, I'll meet you back here around 5.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So what are we going to do?
Nothing special. Why don't we just sit down here by the fountain?
Pleased to see me? Oh, man, you ever think of announcing yourself?
I just love to see the color drain out of your face.
Interesting hobby, frightening people to death.
No, never lost a customer yet.
Robert, look, I'd like to talk to you about something.
What's on your mind?
Tonight. Tonight is on my mind.
Why tonight?
Well, it's just kind of a different night here on the island. What I was wondering is if, would you consider possibly taking your first watch after dinner and maybe taking it a little farther away from the hut than usual? Maybe staying out there a little longer than usual?
I'm getting this fuzzy picture of two people. Yeah, I think I know exactly what you want.
Well?
You got it.
Great. You're a good pal. Thank you.
Loyal as a dumb dog, that's me.
Great. Look, I'm gonna go back now.
All right, mate. Listen, I'll be back shortly.
All right.
Oh, incidentally, do I still get dinner for my trouble?
Oh, sure. But no dessert. Uh-uh.
My watch. My watch! Hey! Hey! Ah.
Hey, it's for horses.
Well, hi there.
Been waiting long?
All day?
How loyal.
Yeah, I thought so, too. You know, you look pretty good.
Pretty good. I look wonderful and you know it.
Now, yes, the actress number.
And a damn good one at that.
Star potential, perhaps.
I am a star, darling. At least in most European countries.
Probably a few bedrooms, too.
Comments like that are going to get you nowhere.
What kind of a comment will get me somewhere? You know, I didn't think you'd turn up today.
Neither did I. Until the plant.
What plant?
The plant... Oh, never mind.
Hey, you still don't trust me, do you?
I trust you. It's just a very long and complicated story, I'm afraid.
Look, I have all day, so let's start from the beginning. How did you get up here? Ladder, skyhook, levitation? How?
One of the rocks opens into an elevator.
Open sesame.
You got it.
All right, let's have a look.
It's the big one there, by the pond tree.
Oh, yeah, I see.
You know, there's always a guard that stands there. You can't always see him, but he's always there.
Quite ingenious. Tell me, where's your sushi eating friend that normally follows you about?
I thought it was very important we have a talk by ourselves today.
You're going to consider my proposition?
Which proposition?
First things first, love. The one about us against the brothers Grimm downstairs.
You know, yesterday I wasn't very sure at all. Today I'm totally convinced.
Of what?
You were telling the truth. Those Cassidines are so evil.
Then you'll help us.
If I can. But I really don't see what the two of us can do against all of them.
I have a way of evening up the odds, somewhat.
How?
Come on, I'll show you.
Well, I hope you've got something in the line of a small army for this one.
You're right about the small part. Come on.
Hi, handsome. Thank you. Oh, these are pretty.
Sure.
Well, what do you think?
I think, wow, out of sight, primo, very cozy, and it's swell.
How do you like the curtains?
The perfect touch. The perfect touch. You feel warm.
Oh, nothing. It's just, I've been working really hard to try to get everything ready for the night.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Are we playing house here? Or are you seriously ready to make this our home tonight?
That's a pretty heavy question.
I know.
Yeah, I am.
Really?
Yeah, really. And that's going to be special. It's going to be very, very special. Particularly if Robert doesn't show up. I'll show you just how serious I am.
Hey, you sure? I mean, you really are sure about it, right?
I just told you that.
I know, Rick, darling, I know you very well. I know that if it isn't right, well, I don't want you to think that I'm forcing you into anything. I really don't want you to regret anything later.
I won't, Luke. It's so right. Nothing has ever been righter for me.
No hang-ups.
Well, maybe one.
Okay, tell me. Go on, I can take it. Yes.
You need a shave.
Again?
Yes. I'm sorry, Luke, but it's very, very sharp when it's that short.
No, look, I am not over the cuts and the bruises and the scrapes from last time.
Well, you're going to cut and bruise my face, so come on. Here, I've fixed up the house. So, now I'm going to fix you. Come on.
Come on, Laura, not the shell.
Come on.
No, Laura, not the shell. Oh, no, please. Anything but the shell.
Okay. That's it. Rinse.
Well, you did better this time. Not as many nicks.
I didn't nick you once.
You nicked my ego.
No, I didn't. You're perfect.
Oh, no.
Absolutely perfect.
No.
Oh, yes.
Not
Yes,
perfect.
yes.
No, maybe
Close.
close.
Very, very close.
Close enough.
Well, look, I want to get cleaned up a little bit now. I'm going to take a bath, so why don't you just sit over here, okay? And don't pee. Promise?
Don't pee?
No, don't pee. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sit down.
No, I won't pee. Laura, do you think our relationship is kind of sexy?
What?
Nothing. I was just talking about, God in heaven, if if you're really there, just help me with my temptation, because the lady don't want me to peek, that's all. She just doesn't want me to peek at it. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense to me. You know, I'd really like to scrub your back all the way down to your toes.
Luke, why don't you just try and think about something else, okay?
All right, I'll think about something innocent. Real innocent, you know.
Look, why don't you just try picking some flowers or something? Do that. It'll put your mind on some more innocent thoughts.
Innocence, that's what we need. Flowers. All right, flowers. Flowers. Bees. And birds. You know, Laura, nobody ever told me about the birds and the bees. I had to learn all the grisly details on my own.
This is my island in the... Well, Luke Spencer. Meet Tiffany Hill.
Four.
Yeah, well, I was Thor. I'm Luke Spencer now. And the woman floating here in the water is...
Lucy! Laura. This is where? This is too confusing to me. I don't understand.
Well, you see, we're all on the boat. We had to adopt aliases.
Oh, I see. This is your little army?
Yeah. This is the first in a whole chain of island inns.
I hate to tell you this, but we're going to have more operation than this.
Well, we're going to need more information, Tiffany.
Oh, you get right to the point, don't you?
Well, I don't think there's time to waste, do you?
Look, we have plenty of information. Don't worry about it. So let's first things first, eh? Is she, really?
Yeah, she sure is.
Now, this is what island living is more about.
Oh,
okay. Right. Now, okay. Now, what I want you to do is just raise
Come on,
a little bit.
Go in here and talk.
Come on, just a little.
It's okay, Laura. I'll take care of
No,
these
it's
two.
all right.
You come on.
She's kinky. She loves it.
Come on. Very pretty.
Yeah. It's a nice place to come and sit, think, or make a decision. I like it most, I think, in the winter, because it's real still. It's cool. You can almost hear, you know, what you're thinking as you're thinking. Anyhow, I like it here, and that's why I brought you here.
I thought it was because you wanted me to give you something.
I do. Are you going to?
I'm not sure.
I want to show you something.
What's that?
Well, it's nothing big. A little something I made. The hat. No, it's not. It can be used as a hat. It's, look.
Oh, no.
No. Come on, I made it for you. I want you to watch it.
I don't like boats. Get rid of it.
No,
Take me someplace
stay
else.
here. I want you to see this.
It's sinking, Joe. It's sinking.
Yeah, it is. There's nothing we can do. It's not a very sturdy boat.
It's sinking. We've got to do
No.
something.
Let it go. It's too late. Look.
Edie was in a boat.
You couldn't stop her from going, and you couldn't stop that boat from sinking any more than you could stop that paper boat from sinking.
I told her to hold on.
But she couldn't.
She tried. She tried.
Why?
Because
Why? Tell me.
because she wasn't strong enough.
What? Say it a little louder.
Because she wasn't strong enough.
And what about the boat?
It wasn't strong enough either.
You were strong enough, Sarah, and you survived. Edie died because she wasn't strong enough, because she didn't have your strength. But that's not your fault. Some things are meant to be, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Heather said that Edie died because of me.
Heather lied to get you to do what she wanted you to do. Now, come on, you can see that now.
She wasn't strong enough.
That's the truth.
Poor Edie.
I know.
Hi, baby. You have a nice swim?
It wasn't a swim, it was a bath. I hope these two guys haven't been giving you a hard time.
Oh, the hot seat treatment, I assure you.
Uh-oh.
They're trying to get me to come over to your side. What do you think about it?
I think there's definitely room for another female around here.
Here.
These two guys still haven't told me, though, what you want me to do.
Okay, here's what we want. We want precise reports on exactly what those fools below the ground are up to.
I'm not sure I can help you on that.
Why not?
Look, Tiffany, there's a lot at stake here if you continue to retain this faith in the Cassadines.
No, you don't understand. I'm behind you guys 100%. I really am. But they've kept me pretty much in the dark down there.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
They haven't told me what's been going on. I don't know what they're doing very much.
But they have told you something.
Oh, of course. Anything I know, I'll tell you, though, if I can help.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.